Let's have this conversation about your pyramid of sales success. My name is James Tanti. For over 3 decades, I've been training people in professional sales, startup businesses, and mentoring others to build million-dollar enterprises. Now we have your pyramid of sales success on the screen, and we'll be going through each of the layers of the pyramid. Starting at the base, there are 3 key critical success factors that you must, on a scale of 1 to 10, be at least at a level 8. And then there's 13 other skills as we progress to the top of the pyramid. And so as we're going through each of these skill sets, make note on where you're at on a scale of 1 to 10, because we're going to be talking about how we can close that gap and make sure that as your skills are refined, your successes compound out exponentially. At the base of the pyramid, mission, vision, and goals. And so the mission really is a clear definition of who you are, what you represent. The vision is something you can see in the future, where you're going, and your goals are more of a short-term, defined, actionable steps to get there. Prospecting, qualifying the P's and Q's are having qualified people to call. And the next step is booking appointments and making sure that we have urgency and we keep the pipeline full. So these 3 fundamental skill sets, we must be at least an 8 out of 10 on. So again, grab a pen and grade yourself as we go through this. Discovering values, beliefs, and wants. These are the hot buttons or cold buttons of your prospect, and how you're going to formulate the presentation is going to be based on your information gathering. The value added presentation, we want to build value in whatever product you service you have and make it absolutely indispensable and priceless. Trial closing is testing the water early and often. Questions are the answer, getting the feedback, either positive or negative, so that you know which direction to go in your presentation. Price conditioning is really preparing your prospect for the price point of your product and the packages that you do offer. Objection sweeping. The key is to anticipate the objection based on the feedback from your prospect, based on their budget, based on their level of interest. We want to build those into the presentation. Close before we get to the close. So we sweep the objection before we go to the closing. And the closing is not an arm twisting manipulation thing. It's a natural progression of helping your customer get over any mental hurdles and make it easy and effortless to enroll them in your product or service. Service and referrals. The sale continues after the product is delivered, because ultimately that's what makes your business easier and easier, is raving fan customers that feel so great about the product and the results they're getting from it. They just can't help but talking to people about it. And you can cash in on service, but you need to have that service mindset and mentality. Moving up personal development. There is the law of the lid, a glass lid in every career where often people hit because they're impeded by their skill sets. It can be their mindset or their skill set. Personal development, we're always on a lifelong journey of improving ourselves personally and professionally. So this is a high priority. As we go up priority management, the more influence that you have in your business, in your sales organization, the more you need to prioritize tasks. And we'll talk about systems that can be used. And at the pinnacle is being a mentor or a mentee, having somebody to coach you. People that play at the highest levels in life, in business, in politics, in civic and spiritual leadership, do have advisors, counsel, coaches, people to help keep them on course. And so you are no different, whether you're a sole proprietor, entrepreneur, or running a multi-million dollar corporation. We do need coaches and advisors, and we also need to be coaches to others. And so we're going to hit each of these topics in detail. So your mission. Starts with your values. What do you value? And what is the hierarchy or the priority of these values? The 5 F's, I think, are a real simple memory tool. Is the faith, family, finances, fun, fitness, food. There's a bonus one, food, because some people do value food. So what is your hierarchy? Is it family? Is family first for you? Is finances? Maybe you're single, you're younger, you're a little bit more scrappy, so maybe finances is your priority. Maybe faith is first before anything in your life. And your mission needs to encompass the top 3 values. And so if you're not really clear on your values, grab a pen, write that down as your own personal assignment. Your mission is really who you are. It's a reflection. It's your DNA, and who you are is what you're ultimately going to attract in life and your business. And so when we talk about your purpose, your purpose truly is your driving force, your passion. And so when you do what you love and you love what you do, you'll never have to work another day in your life. Vision. Vision is an internal motivation. It's something that lasts. A goal is something great. You tick it off your to-do. I did it. It's done. Great. A vision is something that keeps you going. It's that energy. It's that fuel. According to Vince Lombardi, he says that the difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, a lack of knowledge. It is a lack of will, and that will comes from within. So where are you going? Hopefully you're going up. Your direction needs to be going and growing. And when we talk about where you're going, we want to be concise and we want to be very specific. It's something that is written down. Many people put a vision statement that's too complicated. It needs to be just a couple simple sentences where every word matters, something that people understand, they can see, they can feel, you can touch it. And when you have a vision like that, it moves the heart of your people. Inspiration, as we discussed, it's something you really, when we're talking about a vision is seeing. So it's something you do need to see in the future, and it's actionable. What must happen and by when? And usually a vision is more of a longer term, 3 to 5 year, 10-year action plan, something that really is outside of your comfort zone. And the next part of your base foundation of your pyramid success is your goals. And what do you want? As simple as it is, and you're listening this today, and I assume that you are very clear on what you want. Most people are more focused on what they don't want than what they do want. And when we know what we want to know specifically. There's 3 types of goals. There is an achievement-based goal. These are accomplishments. These are things you want to become, benchmarks, things that you want to achieve in your lifetime. Then there's second type of goal, and that would be a acquisition goal, I like to call, and it's something that you may want to purchase, maybe investment. It's maybe it's personal, as a bigger home, renovate your home, a car, a trip. So these would be more acquisitions. And then the third type of goal is contributions, how you're going to give back to others, whether it be your family, your community, your church, or a charitable organization. So what do you want specifically? And there is an acronym, SMART. Your goal needs to be specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time dated. The why you want what you want. They said the how is easy if you know your why. And your why really is something that is, in many cases, if it's powerful, it's about helping. It's about helping others, and it may be giving back to your family. How, when you accomplish this goal or these goals, will it make you feel? And who is going to benefit? And that will truly be your why. And your map. And a map is a action plan, a massive, and I like to use the word massive action plan, is because dabbling doesn't do anything. When you start something, you need to launch, because there is an inertia. There's a thing called gravity that's going to hold you back. And so when we take massive action, we create a thing called momentum. and everything is easier when you have momentum. We'll talk about that in future episodes. So your next layer in your sales success pyramid is, we're going to talk about it in a minute, but grab a pen. Here is an assignment to climb higher. And the assignment is, make a list of all the things you want to accomplish before you die. So you may have that goal list already, but do you have it a 10, 20-year plan out there? And this takes time, and this might be in your journal rather than just on a notepad that you're going to lose. Something permanent you can go back to. A list of 50 or 100 different things you want to accomplish, things you want to acquire, and things you want to contribute towards. And then once you make a good solid list of 50 to 100, put 1 star on those things that you believe in your heart that you can accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years. And then put 2 stars next to those things you want to accomplish in 1 year. Now, I'll tell you, some of those things that you put 1 star, you will not accomplish in 1 year, but the fact that you put them down, it's very probable you'll accomplish it in your second year. And so get clear on what you want, why you want it, and then the action plan will make sense.